YouTube, we back at it again. We back with another one. Back to the back to the back to the back to the back. They said it wasn't gonna be no another one. It's always another one, my nigga. Another day, another dollar, another hoe gon' holler. Now, apparently that nigga Fresh and Fit said that nigga Sneako is a grifter. Well, yeah, I've seen Sneako motherfucking have 17 different opinions on the same topics and shit, so let's see what they talking about.
I'm never going to be friends with Walter Weeks again. Sure, things can be squashed or whatever. We can sort things out. And I'm going to be cordial because Myron, I really respect and care about Myron as a brother. I see him that way. So I'm not gonna entertain this beef anymore or whatever. It's just, that's it. Keep playing with me. I got videos for days. Haram police, get this nigga. He's using my religion to try to discredit me and saying that he has ammunition to go and ruin my career. Hope you know what this.
No, not the bromance of a lifetime. Sneako falling out with Walter. Who would have saw this coming?
Fresh and
the
Fit.
collapse of the Red Pill community is something that
Everybody
I've been doing on this
just
channel for a long time now. Whether it be the death of some of the favorite content creators, people being demonetized and demoralized in the public view, you know, the curtain getting peeled back on their real lives, or even some of the friendships in the Red Pill community.
Hold on. Sneako exposes Fresh. The whole time we were friends, he was thinking, oh, I have ammunition that I could one day use against him. He was looking at me with some jealousy and some hate the entire time.
Dissolving seemingly at the hands of,
sick.
I don't know, grown up thinking.
And that's what y'all was saying. Y'all was friends with each other. I don't see how you can trust niggas like y'all anyway. Y'all niggas that I would never trust a nigga who says, yeah, just cause I make all the money, I'm just gonna cheat on everybody I be with. If you would cheat on the bitch sucking your dick, what makes you think I can trust you? I would never do nothing that's close to that for you as a friend. So yeah, can't trust nobody like that. Just think about that.
Ideologies, growth, and development. And now with the latest and greatest fallout being Walter and Sneako, which really wouldn't have saw this coming. I had Myron and Walter at the first portion of my bingo board in the first portion in 2025. But Walter and Sneako falling out, the people are asking, how did this happen? What could have happened so bad that these two dudes who have been talking down on women, talking down on Jews, talking down on black people could fall out? Now this is Walter showing off that he is willing to record videos, put them in stash, and then bring them back out for his own nefarious purposes.
Oh, wow.
And we'll get into the whole Haram police comment in 2 seconds, but I do think that it is strange that people do things like this, you know, when they pull out these videos or content or thought processes that they've had about you from a long time ago and use them as some sort of ammunition and some sort of beef. Look, I believe when people get mad at somebody or they get angry at somebody, they show their true colors. So if you truly feel about me that I'm some degenerate, etc., you will have had always felt that, and it will show once you get mad at me for this specific situation. And to be fair to Walter in this situation, he has been sprinkling some of his thoughts about Sneako for a very long time now.
Yeah. The problem is he saw a trail, which I spoke about, you know, just in person on our show, of money and different genres. Yeah. And I was like, Sneako, you're like a leaf in the wind. You're going here, here, everywhere. And no, bro, trust me, just stick to one.
The way he's saying I'm a leaf in the wind, the way I see it is like, I literally can't be the person to repeat the same talking points for 5 years straight. I can't do it. I would go insane. That's how he approaches it. He's like, this is a business. I'm going to say these things, talk about simping, and this is my thing. If I talked about simping 5 times a week for multiple years, I would lose my fucking mind. The reason I got into content creation is to be creative and is to make something cool. Approaching it
them like niggas is dorks. That's why you not wrong. You will lose your mind if you talk about the same shit
it turns it into a job, and that's exactly why I didn't get a job. I didn't want to be the robot plugging in the same fucking thing. Yeah, I make vlogs. Yeah, I stream. Yes, I talk about relationships. Yes, I talk about religion. I talk about everything because that's what I'm interested in everything.
But again, where's the money going?
And also, that's just a fucking lie. If I was going where the money was going, then why the fuck would I talk about the Jews like you're saying? What the fuck are you talking about? If I was going where the money was going, would I start talking about Red Pill? Like, bro, what is he talking about? My friend's going on the jumper and saying that I go where the money goes. Why am I vlogging for free on X, Fresh? 101 vlogs in a row for free. What the fuck are you talking? Right after Flacco says, yo, these vlogs are amazing, that I make no money for, Chris like, he goes where the money goes.
So it's basically this idea that Sneako is some money-hungry grifter who's been floating left, right, and sideways.
They just talking about
people are saying
themselves,
he's saying things when Sneako was seen at Aiden Ross's boxing event and he started talking to women because now this goes against the ideology of him being a Muslim and make sure that he's maintaining this specific lifestyle. I think a lot of this stuff is overblown, and a part of the reason why the Red Pill community itself sucks is because if you don't follow these rigid and strict guidelines by somebody who moves the goalposts further back than the person before them, then all of a sudden you're no longer Red Pill, no longer a man, no longer masculine, no longer any of these things. All I'm trying to say is if you felt this way in the past about me, if you felt that I was some sort of haram police violating person or some sort of grifter or whatever, then say that. What Walter said just doesn't make any sense. And I think that's the reason why Myron stays silent in the whole conversation, because, dude, you're bugging right now. Now, me personally, just consuming some of the interactions
that's your boy.
Walter
that's your boy, right?
Past, it just seems to be very clear to me that they don't always see eye to eye. Really, the relationship is based off of Myron, which a lot of people have been saying about Fresh and Fit for a while now, is that it's Myron's show. But when Sneako and Walter are forced to interact with each other because, you know, business needs as business does, it always just feels forced, cringy, and weird.
You going to the mall? What are you going to do at the mall?
We're having an eating contest.
Okay, you're going to win.
Shut up.
You already won. There's no point. Go to the mall.
What the fuck?
You love the mall.
Yeah, I love the mall.
But the guy I was
Oh.
That nigga is weird.
My body physically hurts.
That nigga is weird.
It literally hurts. Now, Sneako's probably having the roughest go as far as getting away from the Red Pill community goes. Both communities aren't necessarily approving of this. The other side of things saying, hey, you sold out, we don't accept you anymore. He's talked about trying to pivot from that Red Pill audience and how his new audience isn't necessarily liking it. And then there's also the side of the Red Pill community who is saying that he is still grifting and seeing through these things. But just like I said earlier, this is not the first time Walter has gone at him for his tendencies and his ways. Even when they were close enough to be on the same platform.
Did my nigga Obeezy get a new crib? Did my nigga Obeezy get a new crib and I ain't pay attention? Oh, Obeezy, Omar, man, getting a new crib. Let's see. I see you. Give us a house tour, big bro. You don't got to, but if you want to, give us a little house tour, okay?
Walter tried to make him understand that I believe Walter, that Sneako, you are a grifter.
You know why I think that's bullshit?
Why?
I know you very well, Sneako. I knew you for quite a while. You go from...
He said, I knew you for quite a while.
Based on how to benefit you in the moment, right?
What'd you say?
You come from genre to genre, which is like the... I want to say, not genre, but like different types of like content based on your current situation. Mm-hmm. For example, you did the stuff about being free-spirited, where you can be creative and give your opinions on topics.
And I still do. I just made a documentary
about
you.
Went from that to Red Pill.
And I'm still here on a Red Pill podcast right now.
No, but you just talked shit about us the other day. And then
I didn't talk shit about you.
No, the Red Pill itself.
Yeah, I've been talking shit about the vasectomy thing for over a year.
Yeah, but you were in the same group. Anyhow,
that nigga say you can't talk shit because you in the same group. Damn. My nigga say he can't call out the flaws in the group because he in it. Sir, if he's in it and he's calling out flaws, that should be even more red alert for y'all, you know? Yeah, let's listen to our fellow red pillar. He's telling it. Okay, I guess not. All right.
I'm still here. I'm still on your podcast right now.
No, but there's no girls here. The point is, you go from topic to topic. I'm just saying, if you were still on YouTube, I guarantee you say the whole thoughts in the OnlyFans thing, that may be a component. But that would not be the only thing that you're doing on YouTube.
He's not a flip-flop. He's a flip-flop company. Been making his money on flip-flopping like that. And it's not so much like, oh, yeah, being on the fence or being, you're leveled. No, you're in between. You're center. No, is that it's one extreme to the other. It's
one
not no
extreme
leveling.
to the other.
It's always like boom, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop.
That is true.
Not said about this kid. It's the same thing that repeats over. It's a cycle that repeats itself. And then he's going to go into another tangent. It's just that.
But this is just a taste of your own medicine. And I've got to be quite honest with you. The only time that you're getting a taste of your own medicine like this is because of this community, the Red Pill community. This would not be the first time in which, you know, you went onto these people's platforms, you became friends with them, started kicking with them and parlaying with them, and then they get on your ass. Sour.
Address something for Andrew Tate. There's a lot that I can say. I don't think it makes a lot of sense to attack back or to insult back. Obviously, I agree with a lot of the message. Apparently, have some disagreements with the messenger. I resonate with a lot of what he says. Do I think it makes sense to go insulting, you know, name calling and belittling the work that I do? No. Does that make me want to go and criticize or maybe call out hypocrisy? Yes, but I think there's something more important right now, especially when, like, we're both getting attacked. Me and Andrew are both getting blamed for manipulating the youth. That's what they're saying, to turn them into misogynists and homophobes and all this garbage. They're blaming murders.
That's tough.
Like, they're saying that what happened in England today is our fault. We agree on so much that it doesn't make sense to go and pick fights with one another and have beef with one another. Which actually, like, hearing that, I was surprised. It's like, right now, out of all times.
But I will say this does speak to Sneako's waffling.
Stop motherfucking befriending the enemies, you dork.
This is a byproduct of the actions.
This is what them niggas do.
You go into these situations, you make non-genuine relationships, non-genuine friendships, and then once you leave or just have a different opinion or different philosophy, or hell, in this situation, just want to do things slightly different, talk a little different, etc., you get called out for it. It would be different if Walter was saying, hey, I want to keep Sneako true to his religion and, you know, make sure that he's not doing haram things. So I want to encourage him to stay away from the cigarettes, encourage him to stay away from the women. But he is doing these things, recording and putting it out on public later, just in order to shame you. But the only reason why he would do that is because the friendship was never genuine.
And I'm going to be cordial because Myron, I really respect and care about Myron as a brother. I see him that way. So I'm not gonna entertain this beef anymore or whatever. It's just that's it. Keep playing with me. I got videos for days. Haram police, get this nigga. He's using my religion to try to discredit me and saying that he has ammunition to go and ruin my career. Hope you know what this means. This means the whole time he's like, this I could use against him. He was looking at me with some jealousy and some hate the entire time. So I never think about that. I never think about this when it comes to my friends. I got dirt on you. Yeah, no, it's very feminine. This is what girls do.
Sneako is realizing in real time that his tour into the Red Pill community was probably way more detrimental than he thought it was going to be. Not only was he seeing
all them Red Pillers are feminine,
the existing fan base, not only did he turn a bunch of people off, but in reality, the friendships that he made were probably more so used in a situation to get views and clicks and stuff like that. They knew that they could use your name, they knew that they could use your voice, they knew that they could use your audience in order to gain a bigger audience of younger people who are willing to give them cash money. But that doesn't mean that you were ever going to be absolved of the same harsh insecurities that they were going to put onto anybody and everybody. It just wasn't your day that day when you came around. But now that it is your day, you're going to get hit with the same shit. And don't get me wrong, I am on Sneako's side. Sneako sounds like the most level-headed person in all of these conversations. Everybody else sounds, I don't know, not self-aware or a little bit insecure on what they say. I just think it's kind of funny how, you know, these people don't usually have too much to say and they don't really criticize their own selves, and they're not self-aware to see that, like, hey, us in the Red Pill community can do some wrong. Even when it comes to ourselves, but they rather just let that skate under the bridge and have somebody else call out somebody, but not them. But so now I hope that Sneako is seeing, especially through this beef, it's not just Andrew that doesn't fuck with you. It's not just Walter that doesn't fuck with you. Hell, it's also not just Myron that doesn't fuck with you, but it's the whole Red Pill community. Gang,
he right up under him. You better stop it, Sneaky. I don't know how many times they gotta show you.